Hello students, how are you? I hope you are doing fine. In the previous video, we completed properties of whole numbers. First one, closure property. Second one, commutative property. Closure property satisfies with respect to addition and multiplication. And next one, commutative property. Commutative property satisfies under addition and multiplication, not satisfies under subtraction and division. Closure property also not satisfies under subtraction and division. Now in this video we learn remaining properties. Properties of whole numbers. Third property, associative property. Associative property under addition. I explain with the examples. Look at these examples. Here in this example we can do addition of three whole numbers in two different ways. First way, first we add 3 and 4. What is the result? 3, we add 3 and 4. 3 plus 4, how much? 7. And then we add 5 to this sum. 7 plus 5. What is the result? 7 plus 5, that is equal to 12. Next, another way. First we add 4 and 5. First we add 4 and 5. First as it is we write 4 plus 5, how much? 9. 9 plus 3, how much? 12. Here what we do here and what we observe that here two different ways we can do addition. First we can add 3 and 4 and then add 5 to the sum. The result is 12. Second one, first we add 4 and 5, that is equal to 9, and then add 3 to the sum, that is equal to 12. Here two results are same. This shows the result. This shows that result are same even if we change the grouping of numbers. So while adding whole numbers we can group them in any manner. This is called associative property under addition. This is called associative property under addition. We can take another example. Ten plus 20 plus 30. 10 plus 20 plus 30. In the same way we can do addition. First we add 10 and 20. What is the result? 10 plus 20, 30. We add, and then we add 30 to to the sum. The sum is 30 and here also 30. 30 plus 30, 60. Here next one, we add first 20 plus 30. 20 plus 30 how much? 50. And then we add 10 to the sum. 10 plus 50, that is equal to 60. Here also results are same. This result also two different ways are same. Even if we change the grouping of numbers, so while adding whole numbers we can group them in any manner. This is the associative property under addition. That's why we can say that whole numbers are satisfies associative property under addition. Here, when we add 3 or more whole numbers, the value of the sum remains same even if the grouping is changed. That's why we can say that associative property satisfies for whole numbers under addition. In other words, if A, B, C are any 3 whole numbers and then A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. Here the values of expression A plus B plus C and A plus B plus C remains same even if grouping is changed. This is the associative property under addition. Next one, associative property under multiplication. Next one, associative property under multiplication. Here also I explain with examples. Multiply 3 whole numbers in 2 different ways. Two into 3 into 4, 2 into 3 into 4. First case, if we multiply first 2 and 3, what is the result? 2 into 3, 2 3s are 6. Next, and then multiply 4 to their product. 6 into 4. 6 4s are 24. Next, we can change the numbers. First we multiply 3 and 4. 3 4s are 12. Next, and then multiply 2 and their product. Their product is 12 and 2. 2 into 12, 24. Here also what we observe here. Here multiplication in 2 different ways. The result are same. This shows that result are same if even change the grouping of numbers. So while multiplying whole numbers, we can group them in any manner. This is called the associative property of multiplication. This is called associative property of multiplication. This shows that result are same if even we change the grouping of numbers. So while multiplying whole numbers, we can group them in any manner. This is called associative property under multiplication. Let us see another example. Here also we multiply three whole numbers in two different ways. First we check these two results. Multiply two different ways. First we multiply 3 into 4. What is 3 into 4? 3 4s are 12. And then multiply 5 to their product. 12 5s are how much? 60. Next we multiply first 4 and 5. 4 5s are 20. 3 into 20. Next we multiply their product to 3. 3 20s 60. Here also result are same. This shows that result are same if even we change the grouping of numbers. That's why we can say that associative property satisfies for whole numbers under multiplication. Here when we multiply 3 or more whole numbers, the value of the product remains same when they are grouped in any manner. They are grouped in any manner. This is called associative property under multiplication. Thus we can say that the associative property satisfies for whole numbers under multiplication. In other words, if A, B, C are any three whole numbers, then A into B into C is equal to A into B into C. Here the values of expressions A into B into C and A into B into C remains same if even here the values of expression A into B into C and A into B into C remains same if even grouping is changed. Next one, subtraction. Associative property under subtraction. I explain with examples. Three minus 2 minus 0. Here 3 are whole numbers. Three minus 2 minus 0. First we subtract 2 from 3, that is equal to 1. Next we subtract 0 from 1, 1 minus 0 1. Next when we subtract 0 from 2 first, that is equal to 2, and we subtract 2 from 3, that is equal to 1. I explain another example. Listen to carefully. 5 minus 3 minus 2. 5 minus 3 minus 2. First we subtract 3 from 5. 3 from 5. 2. 2 minus 2. That is equal to 0. Here we can change the order. 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2 how much? 1. Next one, if we subtract 1 from 5, that is equal to 4. Here the results are different. Here the results are same. First example, two different ways, the result is same. Second example, different answers are there. Here in few cases subtraction is possible, associative property and the subtraction is possible, few cases only. That's why we can say that the subtraction of whole numbers is not associative. Thus we can say that the subtraction of whole numbers not associative. That is, if A comma B comma C are any A comma B comma C are any three whole numbers, then A minus B minus C not equal to A minus B minus C. This is the associative property under subtraction. This is associative property not satisfies under subtraction for whole numbers. Next one, division. Associative property under division. We take some examples. I explain with these examples. First example, 6 divided by 3 divided by 1. Six divided by 3 divided by 1. First we divide 6 by 3, that is equal to 3 2s are 6. 2 is the answer. Next, when we divide 2 by 1, 2 by 1, that is equal to 2. Here next one, when we divide 3 by 1, 3 by 1 means 3. Next we divide 6 by 3. 6 by 3, 3 2s are 6. That is the result. These two are same. Next example, 12 divided by 6 divided by 2. 12 divided by 6 divided by 2. we can do different ways, two different ways. First we divide 12 by 6. 12 by 6. 6 3s are 12. Next, sorry, 12 divided by 6. 6 2s are 12. 2 is the answer. Next one, we divide 2 divided by 2. 2 by 2. 2 ones are 2. 1 is the answer. Next one, first we divide 6 by 2. 12 divided by 6 by 2. How much? 2 3s are 6. Next, we divide 12 by 3. 3 4s are 12. 4 is the answer. First case, division of three whole numbers in two different ways. The result is same. Second example, division of three whole numbers. These two are two different ways. Result are not same. First one is 1, second one is 4. Here result are not same. This shows that result are not same if we change the grouping of numbers in any manner. The division is not same. That's why we can say that this shows that result are not same. If we change grouping of numbers in any manner, the division is not same. Thus we can say that the division of whole numbers is not associative. That is, if a comma b comma c are any three whole numbers, then a divided by b divided by c not equal to a divided by b divided by c. Once recall this associative property. The associative property satisfies addition and multiplication. Not satisfies, the associative property not satisfies under subtraction and division. Let's we stop here. Remaining properties we will continue in the next video. Thank you for watching.